So my friend, watch this video till the end to understand everything about Metaverse, including its good, not so good, and its future. The Metaverse has arrived, promising to transform our lives by expanding the boundaries of the real world. There is a lot of potential for the Metaverse, but there is also a lot of controversy. Facebook's ultimate goal is to become number one. However, it is not the only thing on the trail. Several of the biggest names in the technology world are involved. Barbados, the Caribbean island country, is even ahead of the game. They are even building its next embassy in Decentraland, an online world or Metaverse. There is a lot of potential with Metaverse. Are we game for it? Welcome on board. You are at the Life Cues junction. Congratulations, you are at the right channel on a wonderful journey called life. Are you ready for a new ride today? Remember, the train leaves on time. So please go ahead, subscribe, and press the bell icon to help us be on time. Done that? Thank you. Let's go. Have you ever wondered what our future will be like with the development and evolution in technology at such a rapid pace? What used to be a craze a little while ago has become obsolete now. I mean almost obsolete now. The world is replete with such examples left, right, and center. Remember audio cassettes, VHS, VCRs, photo films, public telephone booths? Did you just think of BlackBerry? Alright, let's add that one as well to this list. In fact, the list is endless. And now comes this Metaverse, a term that is constantly used as a buzzword to describe the future of technology. On the face of it, the Metaverse is just a virtual 3D world where users can experience and create anything they want. However, it is that create anything they want is something that we need to dig deeper into in order to understand what Metaverse is all about. So my friend, watch this video till the end to understand everything about Metaverse, including its good, not so good, and its future. You'll also get to know about its relevance, potential, and benefits to our lives if we can leverage it in the right manner. So what is the Metaverse? The Metaverse is a virtual three-dimensional world, that is 3D, that is run by a digital currency called Metaverse tokens. The Metaverse is a world that is based on virtual reality and includes simulated people and places. Virtual reality was first proposed by American novelist Neal Stephenson in 1992, while the internet was still in its infancy. As a possible future for humans to live, work, and play, Stephenson had predicted about this world of virtual reality. This new world was given the name the Metaverse by him. Created by fusing two words, meta, which means beyond, and verse, which comes from the term universe, he predicted that the Metaverse would one day replace the internet. The world is populated by digital avatars who live in virtual homes, work, interact with one another, and have digital pets. That is how the Metaverse would look like. So the Metaverse is completely digital. However, it is not completely virtual. It is a combination of the virtual and the physical worlds. Right now, the corporations in the tech industry are attempting to construct a similar future, although one without the dystopian elements. Major digital companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, and the Facebook are currently competing for dominance in the Metaverse, a parallel virtual environment that live alongside the real world. Even Facebook's new name has been updated to Meta in an effort to keep up with the times. In the past few years, interpersonal connections have been weakened. The Metaverse has arrived, promising to transform our lives by expanding the boundaries of the real world. But is there any real need for it? Is a made-up universe ruled by tech titans truly what the world needs right now? The question is whether or not it'll actually improve our online experience, or alternatively, it may distort our sense of what is actually going on. Now let's talk about some good and bad of the metaverse. The metaverse is a term that is used to describe the virtual reality world that is created by the virtual reality headset, the Oculus Rift. The first few years of metaverse were rough, as there were technical glitches and problems and a lack of content. However, now that the metaverse has finally been released to the public, it has created a lot of excitement. The metaverse is a reality world that can be explored in the comfort of your own home. It is not a game, it is a simulated reality. This means that it is not limited by the rules of a game, but it is still an immersive experience. There is a lot of potential for the metaverse, but there is also a lot of controversy. An augmented reality realm powered by technology, Metaverse has the potential to revolutionize human interaction. Imagine that you are actually immersed in the web rather than just browsing it. In the Metaverse, you can interact with your digital self. You won't just be hearing or reading about something, you'll be doing it actually. By participating in these activities digitally alongside other interested parties. For example, sitting at your place itself, you can have a digital alumni meet in your alma mater. Playing the role with a digital avatar means you can experience real-life movement and dialogue. The Metaverse provides this service, this experience, not limited to just auditory perception. The idea has been around for a while too. This feature has been available for some time in video games. Roblox, Fortnite, and Grand Theft Auto are just a few of the world's largest game firms that have already created their own virtual worlds, complete with their own economies, currencies, stories, and characters. Some of these gaming features could even exist in the metaverse. But don't expect a video game-like experience. Virtually, it'll be a place where the real world and the world of fantasy may coexist. Although the characters will be actual people, the setting itself will be completely made up of computer-generated imagery, meant to evoke real-world settings. In any case, that is the claim of those who support the metaverse. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg says, "The metaverse would be like a teleportation gadget where you can explore a virtual world while being physically present in your own home." That raises another issue though. Is there a cap on the number of possible metaverses? How many metaverses will be created? Judging by the current trends in investment, it looks like we'll have more options than we know what to do with. Many different kinds of virtual environments are now under construction. Facebook's ultimate goal is to become number one. However, it is not the only thing on the trail. Several of the biggest names in the technology world are involved. Apple are currently developing a cutting-edge VR headset. It has the potential to significantly alter how people interact with the metaverse, according to reports. It has also been speculated that Google is developing a groundbreaking augmented reality gadget. According to the developers, this will allow the emergence of a new standalone metaverse system. Microsoft is in there too by building something virtual, a mesh network. This will allow for seamless integration with virtual environments with their popular communication app, Microsoft Teams. Then there is Disney. There appears to be a Disney-themed metaverse that it has spawned. It would be a natural progression of Disney's existing movies and streaming business. And if that is not enough, even the national governments are placing their money on it. The government of South Korea declared the formation of a national metaverse alliance last year to consolidate the several metaverses into one. Barbados, the Caribbean island country, is even ahead of the game. They are even building its next embassy in Decentraland, an online world or metaverse accessible to anyone with a computer and a virtual reality headset. You better believe it. A contract was finalized between the two parties last year. Santa Monica, California in the United States has taken a similar approach. It teamed up with a metaverse firm to introduce a virtual recreation of Santa Monica. That means the metaverse is slowly but surely permeating every aspect of our lives. The question of how to go about doing something is a good one to ask here. Do private conversations remain private in the metaverse? Are all people treated fairly here? Will it be accessible to all? Where do we need to set limits? Most importantly, how secure is it likely to be? We need to know, since there have been reports of criminal activities in the metaverse, like a San Francisco woman had a traumatic experience when another player's virtual character literally grabbed and tormented her virtual self despite her repeated plea. The offender's logic was that he could do anything he wanted because it is metaverse after all. This is not an isolated occurrence. A violent incident occurs on the popular virtual reality world via chat once every 7 minutes, as reported by the Center for Countering Digital Hate. Therefore, the idea is problematic. You already know how it feels to read bad comments or trolls, don't you? And you see, when you use VR, you immediately enter a computer-generated world where even a subtler touch or experience has a greater impact. The purpose of exaggeration is to make the experience more real and tangible. This means that each criminal act might have a more palpable and consequential impact. These problems are only going to get worse as the metaverse grows. Imagine what it can do to the impressionable minds of young kids. The sad truth is, even the biggest of tech firms cannot really have foolproof strategies in place to address these issues. Many companies in the tech industry see young people as their primary demographic. Young adults who use the internet constantly. Evidence shows that the metaverse is not a secure environment for minors to use. Prevalence of explicit sexual content, use of racist words, propagating extremist beliefs are some of the terrible things already taking place in metaverse. What we simply mean is that the benefits of the metaverse may have potential to alter the course of history for the better. However, it is also possible for it to go too far. Nowadays, we rely heavily on technological advancements to meet our needs. The metaverse holds the potential to provide individuals with a fresh start. A virtual place where individuals may meet new people, do their shopping through virtual parties, and even construct virtual homes. But keep in mind that it'll still be an illusion. Every element is designed to make you lose touch with reality, to get away from what makes us human. Like the first time you hold your newborn baby, or your first date, or your first ever flight. Nothing can replace these in one's daily life, and they can't be duplicated digitally. Online experiences can never be a substitute for real-life connections. You can't just live forever in the metaverse. Having said that, if the metaverse, or should I say the metaverses, can be ably controlled and properly regulated, they can certainly be used for the betterment of mankind. Like I already said a few times, there is a lot of potential with metaverse, and there are many ways in which metaverse can be used to help people. For example, there are many people who could use some help with medical care. This is where metaverse can be used as a platform for people to be able to consult with the doctors about their health problems. This could also be used to help people with mental health problems. So there are a lot of potential, far-reaching positive uses for the metaverse. Are we game for it? Well, that's all for our ride today. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a like and subscribe if not already done so. Thank you for being such a wonderful guest. Take a ride with our next video or see you on our next trip. Till then, take good care of yourself and stay special. Bye-bye.